In a lush forest teeming with life, a tiny hero lived. Meet Benny the bee, who stood out despite his small size. Benny's wings buzzed with determination as he flitted from flower to flower, collecting nectar for his hive. The warm sunlight danced across his furry body, and the sweet scent of blooming wildflowers filled his antennae. Benny's hive was a marvel of engineering, an intricate network of hexagonal cells that hummed with the gentle buzzing of his fellow worker bees. The hive was home to a thriving colony, and Benny took great pride in his role as a forager. Every day, he would venture out into the forest, gathering nectar, pollen, and water to sustain his colony. One day, a fierce storm rolled in, threatening to destroy the delicate balance of the forest ecosystem. The winds howled, and the rain pounded against the trees, causing the branches to sway violently. Benny's hive was in danger of being washed away, and the colony's very survival hung in the balance. Undaunted, Benny flew out into the storm, his small size allowing him to navigate through the turbulent air with surprising agility. He worked tirelessly, guiding his fellow bees to safety and helping to secure the hive. The winds buffeted him about, and the rain stung his eyes, but Benny persevered, driven by his determination to protect his colony. As the storm raged on, Benny's bravery inspired other small creatures to join the effort. A family of field mice, who lived in a nearby burrow, emerged to help gather debris to reinforce the hive. The mice scurried about, their tiny paws barely visible as they worked, their bright eyes shining with determination. A group of ants who lived in a nearby colony also joined the effort. The ants worked together to build a barrier against the floodwaters, their tiny mandibles carrying small rocks and twigs to construct a makeshift dam. The ants' organization and teamwork were a marvel, and Benny watched in awe as they worked with precision and speed. Together, the small animals of the forest proved that even the tiniest creatures can make a big impact. As the storm raged on, the animals worked tirelessly, their combined efforts holding back the floodwaters and securing the hive. The bees buzzed with gratitude, and the mice and ants worked with renewed purpose, inspired by Benny's bravery. As the storm finally began to subside, the animals surveyed the damage. The forest was battered, but the hive was safe, thanks to the combined efforts of Benny and his new friends. The bees cheered, and the mice and ants celebrated with tiny cheers and whistles. Benny's heroism had saved the day, and he became known as the bravest bee in the forest. The other animals looked up to him, and the bees revered him as a hero. The queen bee herself came to thank Benny, her majesty's gratitude shining in her eyes. Despite his small size, Benny had shown that courage and determination can overcome even the greatest challenges. He proved that even the tiniest creatures can make a big impact when they work together and support one another. The animals of the forest celebrated Benny's heroism, and his legend lived on for generations to come. Years went by, and Benny's story was told and retold, inspiring countless young animals to follow in his footsteps. The bees continued to thrive, and the mice and ants remained close friends, working together to build a stronger, more resilient forest community. Benny's legacy lived on, a reminder that even the smallest among us can make a big difference. His bravery and determination inspired a new generation of animals, and the forest continued to flourish, a testament to the power of teamwork and courage in the face of adversity. As the seasons passed, Benny grew old and wise, his wings slowing with age. But his spirit remained strong, and he continued to inspire the animals of the forest. When Benny finally passed on, the animals of the forest mourned the loss of their tiny hero, but they knew that his legacy would live on forever. The hive continued to thrive, and the animals of the forest remained united, working together to build a brighter future. Benny's story would be told for generations to come, a reminder of the power of courage, determination, and teamwork in the face of adversity. And though Benny was small in size, his impact on the forest was immense, a testament to the idea that even the tiniest creatures can make a big difference.